The planets are gone, the travel is healed, and the darkness is ever present in and around you. Everything has led to this point, and now you must find it within you to go beyond light. Just to be clear, this campaign is not a continuation of the story. Why did the traveler heal itself? What actually happened to Mars, Titan, and Mercury? Should we embrace the darkness, and at what cost? This campaign does not address the first two questions, and I felt it rushed through the last. Yes, you do eventually embrace the dark, but the reasons and motivations pale in comparison to the telegraphed inner conflict we expected leading up to that point. The story definitely steers you into the path of empathy for a race abandoned by your savior, and how they have coped with that ever since. In all this, the stranger and Exo steers you on the path to embrace the darkness in order to help you meet the new fallen. Having only joined the Destiny community in Destiny 2, I felt there was quite a bit of history I missed when interacting with Varix. His name was first mentioned during the prison break in Forsaken, leading me to have a negative impression of him. Throughout the Beyond Light campaign, you discover so much depth to the character, making him one of the more compelling characters in D2. Aramis is a new take on a villain in Destiny, and motivations cannot necessarily be faulted, as many in her position would follow the same path. You do understand that at her core, she is not what you expect. Her relationship with Varix is also explored as the two continue on about their shared path and future aspirations. You are also reintroduced to the stranger, an Exo with deep ties to some of the characters in D2. You learn a lot about her in the post-campaign missions, but she is here to guide you along the path to embrace the darkness. You spend the majority of the campaign on Europa. It is a harsh planet, covered in snow with frequent gusts of wind that can push you around. Overall, it is one of the better designed planets in Destiny. In my opinion, it sits on par with the Moon in D2 and just shy of Dreaming City, still a standout since launch. It is populated by the Vex and the Fallen, with each faction receiving a new enemy type in the form of large tanks with small crit spots and massive health bars. On the surface of the planet, it does appear a little bit gloomy. However, between lost sectors and mission areas, the planets open up, showcasing vibrant neon colors that emphasizes the sheen Bungie has placed on the overall game in this expansion. It looks amazing. A standout is Braytech Labs. Beyond Light also brings back a revised Cosmodrome, which is quite massive and peppered with large open spaces and narrow corridors and tunnels in a seaside industrial design. One mission takes place here, but it does not fully showcase the whole experience. Definitely worth revisiting, and definitely worth experiencing as a whole. The structure of the campaign follows that of Forsaken. You move through it, eliminating key bosses in designated areas, leading to the final showdown with Hermes. It is not as flexible as Forsaken though, with a defined beeline that signposts your next mission objective. The campaign takes place on Europa, with a small detour to the Cosmodrome, where you meet a long-lost Fast and Furious character. Boss fights were pretty cool, pretty hard also at the power level I tackled them on, with the stasis abilities that can render you vulnerable and nearly deplete your health at the same time. You need to be very nimble. The major new addition to your kit is stasis. This new class ability, which allows you to freeze enemies, definitely adds a new dimension to gameplay. Warlock Super, that releases tracking ice shards that freeze enemies and can be shattered with alternate fire. Titans perform a ground slam that damages and freezes enemies that you then can shatter with the primary attack. Hunters launch two Siths that create a bubble freezing enemies caught in it. This new subclass is completely customizable. You can change the grenade, you can change your melee, and this sort of customization is expected to end up in the other subclasses in future. It is still early days. There's definitely a lot more that can be done with these subclasses, and I expect more builds in future as you unlock more abilities and pair them well with the new exotics launched with Beyond Light. Overall, Beyond Light was great. It was not excessively long or too short that you didn't get something out of it. In addition, there is a ton of post-campaign missions linked directly to your character progression. After Warmind, Forsaken and Shadowkeep have offered a lot in terms of story content. Beyond Light fits snugly into that list, and I think it's one of the better ones compared to the rest of the Destiny 2 line. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Destiny 2 Be Online campaign. If you enjoyed the video as well, please like, share and subscribe. It definitely helped the channel a lot. Stay tuned for more videos on Destiny 2 Be Online, including builds using stasis, as well as videos on synergies using the new exotic armors and exotic weapons. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll chat in the next video. Cheers.